We are just a matter of days away from the start of school, and a message is going out to many communities about the new cell phone policies that are going to be in place. We're diving into the changes. Duval County Public Schools, for example, what's going to change on Monday, and giving you the open mic. Parents, how are you regulating cell phones with kids, whether they're in middle or especially high school? What sort of use, what sort of regulations, restrictions do you have on them? Do they even carry them? And you wonder just how the districts and the teachers ultimately will be regulating and enforcing these new policies. One of many stories we're following for you this morning. The investigation continues into who may have been responsible for leaving anti-Israel vandalism messages behind on the Starbucks at St. John's Town Center. Just the other morning is when the employees noticed it. The store still closed while they're working to clean up the spray paint and more, and obviously big question as to who may ultimately be responsible, whether there may have been any video of that. Video surveillance will certainly follow up on that update. You see that explosion and fire at a scrap metal place in the Hillcrest area on the west side. We're on top of that ongoing investigation. Thankfully, no injuries to report. And still following the sinking apartment complex off Normandy Boulevard on the west side as we continue to try to figure out what may come of those 50 or so folks who are displaced. A number of storylines that are developing throughout Jacksonville's morning news on this Thursday. We'll spotlight the weekend as we do every Thursday morning at 8:10. And a friendly reminder that in 2 weeks from today, it's the start of the first ever two-day Carathon. Yes, it's the 10th edition of Carathon to raise as much money as we can for local pediatric cancer patients and their families via the Child Cancer Fund. And in this 10th edition, we are expanding to a second day. Be listening from the Nemours Children's Health downtown in San Marco. And we can't wait to bring you Carathon stories of hope, courage, and support for these families coming up in just 2 weeks, August 22nd and 23rd.